I'm Randy at Madison County Live. Be sure to watch our weather radar and forecast every morning at 6:30 Monday through Friday. And we'll post weather updates throughout the weekend. Get notified for all of your good news through our Facebook page or YouTube channel. Just search Madison County Live. While you're there, be sure to hit that follow button right under our cover photo and select See Us First so you can get notified when we put up a new post or video. Thank you for supporting Madison County Live and Good News. We produce, promote, and share happy.
Madison County Live is brought to you in part by the Madison County Health Department, protecting, promoting, and improving the health of our community. The all-new Chevy Silverado, now available at Jack Burford Chevrolet and always available at jackburford.com. And by Twine Market and Design on 3rd Street in Richmond. And by kymedia.net, digital media services from top-of-the-line video production to live streaming services. Enjoy the show.
Hey everybody, welcome to Madison County Live. We have a lot on the show tonight, Colleen.
What's coming up, Randy?
Have you heard about the little baby that drinks the bottles with Beshear at 5 o'clock?
I sure have, and I can't wait to hear more.
And I think that we got some pictures that we'll show of that. And we also have David Eastham as our special guest tonight from the Madison County Health Department. He's going to give us some information on resources concerning mental health.
Absolutely.
If you're at home, things change. I mean, yes. What week are we in now?
Is that a quiz?
It's like 5, isn't it? I don't know.
5 for me, 6, 5 to 6. Yeah.
I lose track. We also had some drive-bys from the Dominion Care Living Center and Madison Central, Madison Southern. We'll put up some pictures courtesy of the Richmond Register about those with the athletes and the residents at those facilities. And you also have some Scott Anderson numbers. We have a new Sunset Cam at Jack Burford Chevrolet. We also have the Cain Pole weekly fishing report. We don't want to forget that.
So much. All that and more, right?
Coming up.
Are we ready?
We're ready. Gonna roll that open?
Let's roll it.
You're watching Madison County Live.
Hey Colleen, welcome back everybody to Madison County Live. How's your week going?
I have had a very nice week. How about you, Randy?
Good. Very active, actually. Very active.
Very active. That's good. Tell us what you've been working on.
Well, okay. I'm down here editing a small project, and I smell something. And I go,
okay.
Smells like plastic. I look up. My lamp's on fire. Must have had a short. Flames.
Hold on a second.
2 days. 2 days getting the smell out of my man cave.
Okay.
I blew on it. Had to unplug it. It just started going and then flames.
Yeah. So any random thing that happens to me, any mistake, accident, you say, did you get video? And I typically say, no, I did not.
I was more concerned about putting out the fire.
Okay, so now you know how I feel in these situations.
It happened like that, though. It was quick.
Oh, man, Randy Rosenbaum.
So that was like the major event. My mom got me a very nice golf lamp for Christmas one year, and I said, I need a new one. Yeah, it torched it. It was terrible. And I tell you, I would think I was on the phone with Samantha Burford.
And I said, oh, wait a minute. I got to go. My lamp's on fire.
And you know what? You have worked with Samantha for so long that she probably did not think a thing of that.
No, it was so matter of fact, like, oh, okay.
She just said, okay, good luck.
Call me back.
Soon.
Yeah, so
Oh my goodness.
that was my big event.
That is quite an event. I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad your home is okay.
Yes.
And
yes.
we'll get you a new lamp.
Thank you. Start looking.
That's right. Hey, have you been doing some cooking this week?
I have. I fixed corned beef and cabbage.
Very good.
I fixed some pork chops. Or was that last week? I don't know. It all starts running together.
It's all running together. I also think we're getting to repeat meal time.
Yes,
so,
exactly. Yeah. We had some ravioli.
Yum.
And I tell you what's really cool is this Instacart where they take your groceries and bring them to the front door.
Yes.
How long's that been around?
Randy, I'm the one that has been telling you about Instacart since last year.
I thought you were making it up.
I wasn't making it up. We've had
It's real.
It's real. It really happens. They really bring it to your door.
I go, this is fantastic.
So you're finally a believer. Folks, this is after 6 months.
Yeah, Jenny ordered it, and she said, I think I'm just going to have, I said, we'll do it and see if it works. It does work.
Oh, my goodness. I'm glad you
up and opened the hatch out of her car and just brought the groceries to the front porch. That's nice.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes. Well, I'm glad that you were able to participate this week because we've been talking about this every week for 6 months. Randy is a little stubborn.
I thought you were totally making that up. Practical jokester you are.
Oh, yeah, well, yes, that's me for sure. Hey, speaking of delicious food,
yes,
and different ways to get your food. So we know I saw that Kelly's Fruit Market here in Richmond is delivering. Folks, go on their Facebook page. We're doing it this week. Go on their Facebook page, and you'll be able to see what's available. Not just fruits and veggies, but I love their ferns. If you are ever looking for beautiful ferns, Kelly always has. No, we're not going to eat ferns.
Oh, that's for decorations. Okay, I'm sorry.
Which we haven't done any decorating, folks. So this is a dream for me. There are no flowers, no plants, none of that is happening at my house. Yeah, I did see that they had some gorgeous ferns. And also, I'd like to share that Berea College Farm Store, our friend Tammy, which, by the way, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Tammy. Okay,
Love you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tammy. Happy birthday to you. That was my.
There's no way.
That was my Marilyn Monroe impression.
I couldn't even accompany that because it was just so amazing. Tammy, happy birthday. I hope you record that and keep that little treasure for a long time.
Happy birthday to you.
Folks, you do still have an opportunity to order amazing produce from Berea College Farm Store. I saw they had a gorgeous lavender bread that they had made that you could also get. So different items each week. And I believe that they're taking, if you go on their Facebook page, you'll see the link for the order form there. So they're taking orders. I believe the orders are due Sunday at midnight, and then they're available for curbside pickup Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 12 to 2. Nice. And that's for pre-orders. So go on Berea College Farm Store's.
Do you pay for that
Facebook.
Online?
Yes, it's completely contactless, so you can do anything, and all the information is there. So we'll be talking to Tammy very soon. But folks, please continue to shop locally when you can. That includes delicious local produce.
And speaking of food, you got some Scott Anderson Madison County Food Service numbers.
I sure do. This is a highlight for my week. Every single week, this is a highlight when we get to talk to our friend Scott. Scott Anderson is the director of Madison County Food Services. Correct. This week, folks, are we ready? This week, 73,222 meals were served. Let me tell you where that puts us for the month, folks. For the month, the number of breakfasts served, 91,888.
It's a lot.
The number of lunches provided, 137,267.
Wow. Holy smokes.
So for April, and this is, we're not even at the end, just the month of April, over 229,000 meals provided for children and families here in Madison.
That's absolutely incredible.
It is. It's amazing. It's just amazing. So thank you to Scott and the entire team at Madison County Food Service.
Exactly.
It takes so much to make that happen.
It does.
And they're having special days.
Yeah.
They're making it fun.
Yeah, they're having fun. Well, the monotony, same thing. So let's switch it up.
That's right.
I think Scott should go by everybody's house and throw donuts at the front porches.
Well, they have been doing donuts. They have been doing a donut day. The donuts are green. They're gorgeous.
You know what? Here's what you should do. Everybody take their broomstick and hold it out and see if they can throw the donut and get it on the stick on the broom handle. Do you think that'd be fun?
Well, that would be an interesting activity for sure.
Do I have anything around here like that? No.
I can promise you I would do nothing but eat those donuts as fast as I could because they look absolutely delicious. So if you want to hit yours with a broom, go ahead, Angie, but I'm going to.
Speaking of drive-bys, which is for honoring seniors and seniors. Hey, seniors and seniors.
Okay.
Athletes. Okay.
Andy?
Well, Dominion, they did a drive-by honoring first responders at the Dominion Senior Care Center. And I know Madison Central, Madison Southern also did honored drive-bys for their student athletes. And they turned on the stadium lights and everything. So that's kind of cool. That's neat.
They did. And so when you're referring to drive-bys, you're saying this is a parade where people get in.
It's a parade of vehicles. Everybody's doing it now. Right. I think the teachers started it, going by subdivisions and students' houses, and they wave and say, "We miss you." And I'll throw up some pictures from the Richmond Register. They were there and covered those activities. So that's kind of neat.
It's very neat. It's a wonderful way to connect in a socially different way, but still be able to see their smiling faces and honor those folks. Absolutely.
Right. What do you do at 5 o'clock when you watch Andy? Do you have any kind of? What do you do?
That is my healthy at home time.
Okay.
So that is when I grab my jugs of water, my gallon jugs of water, which are 8 pounds apiece, and I try to do my minimal exercise during that time. Okay. Yes.
Well, there's a baby that always sits down and watches Andy at 5, and I think the name of one of the parents is Hope Tevis. Their baby drinks a little Sippy Cup and watches Andy every day at 5 o'clock.
I love that.
It doesn't say what's in the Sippy Cup. I guess it's juice or milk, right?
You have a sweet, happy baby that is sitting with a Sippy Cup.
Yeah.
What more can you ask for?
Isn't that cute?
I love that.
Isn't that
it's
cute?
Adorable. It's darling, for sure.
Now, being at home, Colleen, we decided to do an interview with the Madison County Health Department's David Eastham. And you and I interviewed him about staying mentally healthy while at home.
Yes.
And things to do. Yeah, so important. And he gives some great resources and stuff. Do you want to roll that interview now?
I'd love to. Let's hear from him now.
Watch this magic. Welcome back, everybody. Madison County Live. I'm here with Colleen and David Eastham. David, introduce yourself and tell us who you're with.
I work with the Madison County Health Department. I am the project coordinator for our Drug-Free Communities grant, which is a federally funded grant that gives us a funding source for a lot of youth prevention.
Okay. All right. And you're here with us today to mainly talk about the mental health issues during this quarantine time.
Yes. I worked for about 20 years before moving over to the health department in a mental health facility. So I have quite a bit of experience with mental health therapy and case management. So some folks at the health department asked if I would just kind of help consolidate some of the things that we're seeing.
All right. So what about, I mean, what's the best thing to do? Do you have a top 5 things to do at home for mental awareness or anything like that?
I sure do. The top 5 things. Routine, very important to keep a routine, especially if you have young children, teenagers. The routine may be totally different than what it was in the past, but it's important to at least start a new one and stick to that. It's also important to take care of your physical health. So exercise, eat right, get plenty of rest, and take a break. Take a break from the news. Take a break from everything going on that's stressful, and just get outside and relax. That's probably my top. I think I got 5 in there. So
okay, all right.
Yeah.
So being at home. I'm sorry, Colleen. Go ahead. I don't want to hog all the interview.
No, right. So I love what you said about routine and making it a new routine, because I think that there's a pressure to continue perhaps routine that we had before. And obviously we're in a different place. So I love the fact that you said, no, it's okay to embrace the new routine and the new normal. I think that's critical this time.
Exactly. The more you try to hold on to the old normal, the more stressful it's going to be. So get together with your family, especially if you have some older children, and give them a little bit of say in developing that new routine, and stick to it.
So, David, I know that we were talking pre-show interview. So what is your routine? What do you do that helps you stay in line and kind of stay normal during these times?
Well, it took me a couple weeks to figure it out, because I'm used to going into an office every day for the last 25 years or so. So this has been totally different for me. And I was finding that having my laptop at home, work was just bleeding over into everything. So I've developed a work chair and a relaxation chair. So I only work in certain spots of the house at certain times.
Okay.
And I make a point to turn off my laptop when I'm done, when I've clocked out, and turn off the cell phone some and just get away from it all. So it's kind of important to set those boundaries.
Right. And I know Colleen tries to get in a routine. I'm in a routine, and David and I were talking earlier, Colleen, where I've kind of always had undiagnosed ADHD. So and my business is digital media, so I'm working all the time.
Yes.
But I do try to get out, and I do try to take my regular walks and do my exercises and get some fresh air. So, and you can do that with your family. Is that correct, David?
That's even better. Yeah. To make them a part of all those routines. Even if your children are interested in what you're doing for your job, incorporate them. I was watching the Today Show this morning, and Carson Daly's son is now kind of his production assistant, which is great. I mean, those are all things that's building those family relationships and kind of turning this around to be a more positive experience for everyone.
Right. Colleen, what's your routine when you get up?
So my routine, in some ways, I've kept to what I know works best for me. So Randy and I are early risers. That has continued to work well for me. I like to get up and just kind of embrace the morning, kind of wrap my head around, first of all, what day is it?
Yes.
I tend to have some, quiet times, from reflection time. That's when I drink my coffee, which I'm still incredibly grateful for. And then I kind of plan out, my day from there. I kind of go into strategic mode from there.
Sure.
And like Randy said, taking breaks, getting that time. I have a senior in high school, so obviously her day has changed quite a bit. We have another in college, so incorporating time with my children as well, and getting out and having walks and just having more one-on-one time than we typically have.
Right.
But that routine is very important to the way that my day goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you both have said has been great, because a part of developing that new routine is realizing what works for you. So
Yes.
what your routine is, like, it sounds like Randy's life would drive me crazy because I can't work all the time. But that works for him, and that kind of lowers his stress, it sounds like. So it's important to know yourself, know your family.
It is. And I think it's important for kids, too, to have that schedule.
Yeah, exactly. And
So,
Colleen, it sounds like, oh, go ahead.
No, you
It sounds
go
like
ahead,
you
please.
have an older teenager, which that's a little bit more of a fight, I would imagine, because I have a junior in high school. And
I will say, and I'm going to take a moment to brag on her. Our senior daughter has been a rock star. She has been a true joy to be with, and has continued to get her work done and continue to stay focused. And I'm very grateful for that. I know that picture could look a lot different for sure.
Now, Hadley's going to get the big head, so.
That's fine. I know, and Randy and Hadley are good buds, but I will say that we are very lucky in the fact, and she's also, David, she's had some time to be creative too, to work on crafts or work on, different things that bring her joy. And I think it's really important, especially because they are locked into their screens for so much school now, to be able to take that creative break and be away from that monitor.
Yeah, I've had a little bit different of an experience. My son has always been very active, so he played a lot of sports, did a lot of things outside of the home, so this has been a little tough on him. And it's just a fact of validating those feelings and continuing to push him while still accepting that this is hard.
Sure.
So,
Speaking of which, David, for assistance and different things like that, where can people go to get more information about staying mentally aware during this safe at home time?
There's a lot of great websites. So Google is usually your friend with this. One of the good ones I found was www.healthyplace.com.
Okay.
It just has a lot of different mental health information, a lot of different mental health activities, things like that. You're always in good hands if you go to something that involves NAMI, which is NAMI. That's the National Alliance of Mental Illness. They have a lot of good information on their website. So,
all right. Okay.
Those are two trusted sources.
Okay. Now, on your website, on the Madison County Health Department, will there be links from your website to these sites?
Yes, we are going to link up. I help run a website with the Madison County Youth Impact Team.
Okay.
And we're a community coalition, and thankfully we have a lot of physical health and mental health providers. And we are going to start providing more information on Facebook, and we will link that up with the Madison County Health Department. So
okay, all right,
we'll be putting out a lot more information.
Okay, fantastic. Well, I think that's all the questions I had. Colleen, do you have anything else?
Well, I think I just have one more.
Okay.
One more, because I know that we have a lot of parents and grandparents, caregivers out there that are filling many roles with younger children especially. And so I know we talk a lot about mental health when it comes to adults or even the older teenagers. But when it comes to the younger children, David, what are some things, what are some questions or some things that we can be doing with the younger children to really stay focused on their mental health as well?
Younger children tend to process and express their emotions in play. So a really great thing to do is just set aside maybe 15 minutes a day of special playtime where you sit down and you don't really input too much. You just let your child play, you listen to how they're playing, and kind of just follow up with little age-appropriate questions while they're doing that. That's a great way to get kind of insight into what they're thinking and feeling.
Sort of like a family daily game time.
Exactly.
Okay.
And for a lot of us adults, myself included, we kind of like to lead the play. So, no, don't do that. Do it this way. But if you kind of watch them, that's kind of how they're processing what's going on. So kind of give them the leadership for that special time.
Okay. All right. Well, fantastic. Well, David, thanks for coming in and joining Colleen and I on this virtual studio.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. Thank you all for inviting me.
All right. Hey, folks.
Please come back and see us.
Yes. Yeah, come back anytime.
I would
Always
love
contact
to.
us.
Anytime.
Yeah. All right. Hey, thanks for watching, folks. We'll be right back after this. Hey, Colleen, have you went online and filled out your census form?
I sure have, Randy. It takes less than 10 minutes.
It's really quick. I did mine too.
Very good. And you know, it's important now more than ever because the data that you provide directly impacts the funding for your local community.
So true. So go online and take the census. It's easy. Do it today. Man, he is a wealth of information.
He is absolutely amazing amount of information there, so critical to us at this time, and we really appreciate his time sharing with us.
Make sure you visit their website, call the phone number, and the resource websites that we also listed during that segment. Speaking of seniors, before we went to David, you got an idea that seniors can do.
That's right. We at Madison County Live would love to honor the class of 2020. We know that their year is looking very different right now, but what a special time to honor them. So we would love for you to send us a picture of your senior. And it doesn't have to be a senior picture, folk. It can be a baby picture or something from one of their sports or just something that is meaningful to you. But if you will send those to us at Madison County Live, we would love to share those for the next few weeks. Absolutely. And just salute the class of 2020. We are so incredibly proud of you.
And you also mentioned in our pre-show meeting about a little scam going on by the Better Business Bureau.
Well, it's not going on
by the Better Business Bureau. Let me rephrase that. They informed us of a scam through the Better Business Bureau.
There you go. That's right. There you go.
Sorry, Heather Clary. I'm sorry.
Folks, and speaking of seniors, and you've seen this, the Better Business Bureau is warning. They're warning about scams and phishing and going through your profile. So when you complete those quizzes, which are so much fun, or the latest posting your senior picture, the Better Business Bureau is warning against that, warning against putting your picture, your hometown, your high school, just another way for scammers, unfortunately, to capture your data. So just something to think about as you're online, much more now, something to consider.
Well, and I hope everyone knows that these quizzes and these questionnaires and who am I going to be when I'm 90 and all these other bunch of stuff, it's all a scam to get your information, even on Facebook. Right. So,
and that's unfortunate.
I know. But be careful about that. Don't give away your secret passwords and your phone number and
favorite movie, your
name and favorite pet and all this kind of stuff. So some good news more good news is that we have a new Madison County sunset cam at Jack Burford Chevrolet. So
I can't wait.
now that as soon as we get the sunshine, the sunset cam will be on all the time. Of course, only during sunset. But since the days are getting longer, time change and everything, so I thought I'd switch it up and make it from a sunrise cam to a sunset cam. And the
That sounds
sunset
wonderful.
should go right over O'Charlie's.
Well, we can't wait to see that.
So we'll have to try that out. And you
That's
said
right.
fish. Speaking of fishing, we also have the Cain Pole fishing report, Colleen.
I love that segue. I love that. You are a pro, Randy.
Fishing, fishing, fishing.
We do. So are we going to close out tonight with that?
I think so. You want to close with that? What else? Did you have anything else?
I have one more very special thing.
I would like special thing. Was this in our pre-production meeting?
It was not, but I would love to wish my father a very happy 70th birthday.
Wow.
We are going to have a Zoom party.
Can you record it?
One this week. I think we might. And folks, it would be entertaining for sure. But
what's your dad's name?
His name is Drew. So
Drew.
That's right.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Drew. Happy birthday, dear Drew. Happy birthday to you.
There you go.
I bet he's never had that done before.
I bet that will be his best gift of the year, Randy. I bet it will be for sure. So, folks, hope you have a wonderful rest of your week.
Yes.
Right?
Absolutely.
We're staying positive. All good news, right, Randy?
Yep. And make sure you watch our replays on Sunday morning at 8 o'clock, and then we'll replay it again, the show at 9 o'clock. And then, of course, we'll do breakout segments with the Cain Pole fishing report and the interview we did with David Eastham.
Yes. Very good.
So have a great week, Colleen.
You do the same, Randy. I know I will see you again very soon.
Absolutely. Have a great weekend, Madison County.
We'll see you soon. Take care.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Nice.
Bad. Ricky's gonna get.
No, I'm not.
That's what I'm talking about.
He's not a big one.
There you go. Be nice.
The weekly Kentucky Fish and Wildlife Fishing Report, brought to you by the Cain Pole in Southern Hills Plaza.
This is Jason Russell with your Eastern District Area Fishing Report. Area trout stockings are still being suspended at this time. Any stockings that do occur will be very limited and will only be posted from our website after they occur. Crappie fishing reports are looking good from area lakes. White crappie from 8 to 12 inches are being caught in the upper end of Dewey Lake. Try using jigs or minnows. Work slow and 2 to 4 feet of water. White bass fishing remains good in the upper ends of our larger reservoirs as the spring spawning runs are still going on. Both Fish Trap and Dewey Lakes offer good spring runs for white bass. Fish Trap also has hybrid striped bass, and you are likely to find a few of those in the spring runs as well. Try fishing small spinners in shallow water below riffles. Bass anglers are having success now as water levels are on the rise. Good fish are being caught on spinnerbaits and crankbaits, worked slowly near shoreline trees. Paintsville, Yatesville, Dewey, and Carr Creek lakes would all be good places to catch quality bass at this time. Catfish anglers are also having good success this spring, especially channel and blue catfish. Both Dewey and Fish Trap have blue catfish. Jug fishing, is proving to be very effective using cut shad. And finally, muskie are being caught in a few reservoir tailwaters now. When release schedules permit, try both Dewey and Buckhorn tailwaters for quality muskie. Most Army Corps lakes are beginning to fill up close to Summer Pool. Fish Trap Lake will remain at about the halfway point for another week or two to allow the Army Corps to make repairs to their hydraulic gates. The Department of Fish and Wildlife encourages all outdoor recreation to be done following social distancing guidelines. Please be sure to follow any directions from federal, state, and local governments. For the latest updates on changes affecting Kentucky Fish and Wildlife, please go online at fw.ky.gov/COVID-19.
Madison County Live is brought to you in part by the Madison County Health Department, protecting, promoting, and improving the health of our community. The all-new Chevy Silverado, now available at Jack Burford Chevrolet and always available at jackburford.com. And by Twine Market and Design on 3rd Street in Richmond. And by kymedia.net. Digital media services from top-of-the-line video production to live streaming services. Thanks for watching the show. Watch Madison County Live premieres on Facebook and YouTube every Saturday evening at 8 o'clock with replays at 8 a.m. and 9 p.m. on Sundays on Facebook. And of course, always throughout the week on the Madison County Live Facebook page.
The Madison County Health Department wants you to know that good nutrition in pregnancy, breastfeeding, and early childhood makes a difference. The Women, Infants, and Children Program, or WIC, is here for you if you are pregnant, breastfeeding, postpartum, or have an infant or child under the age of 5. WIC provides nutrition education, breastfeeding support, referrals for health care, and access to healthy food choices. It's easy to find out if you qualify. Contact the Madison County Health Department at 859-623-7312.
I'm Randy at Madison County Live. Be sure to watch our weather radar and forecast every morning at 6:30 Monday through Friday. And we'll post weather updates throughout the weekend. Get notified for all of your good news through our Facebook page or YouTube channel. Just search Madison County Live. While you're there, be sure to hit that follow button right under our cover photo and select See Us First so you can get notified when we put up a new post or video. Thank you for supporting Madison County Live and Good News. We produce, promote, and share happy.
The first week of April is National Public Health Week. For more than 20 years, the American Public Health Association has used this week to recognize public health services such as protecting the quality of our air, water, and food, and providing health education and services. Improving public health improves the health and quality of life for everyone. Madison County Health Department, serving to protect, promote, and improve the health of our community since 1930. The Madison County Health Department is asking for the public's help to reduce the spread of COVID-19 locally. Some familiar preventative measures that you can take include washing your hands often, avoiding close contact with people who are sick, and staying home if you are sick yourself, covering your cough or sneeze with a tissue, and then throwing the used tissue in the trash. Avoid touching your face and mouth with unwashed hands. Keeping surfaces clean. The trusted sources of information in Kentucky are kycovid19.ky.gov, the Kentucky Hotline, 1-800-722-5725, your local health department, and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention website, cdc.gov.
Hey, Colleen, the governor wants us to do a special promo to tell people to keep that 6-foot distancing space. And I'm calling it spatial distancing.
Spatial? Randy, it's social.
Spatial.
Social.
Spatial.
Special?
Spatial. Spatial.
Really, Randy? It's social.
Spatial.
I think there's one thing that we can agree on.
Okay.
Folks, please keep your distance. Correct, Randy?
6 feet.
6 feet or more.
6 feet or more.
to create that social distance you need to keep your friends and family safe.
Right. Spatial.
Right. Okay. We are doing it, and we know that you will too.
Do it. 6 feet.
6 feet.
Hey, Colleen, have you went online and filled out your census form?
I sure have, Randy. It takes less than 10 minutes.
It's really quick. I did mine too.
Very good. And you know, it's important now more than ever because the data that you provide directly impacts the funding for your local community.
So true. So go online and take the census. It's easy. Do it today.
Watch Madison County Live premieres on Facebook and YouTube every Saturday evening at 8 o'clock with replays at 8 a.m. and 9 p.m. on Sundays on Facebook. And of course, always throughout the week on the Madison County Live Facebook page.